All right, I'm back. It is almost 8 at night, and we're in chapter 8. And there's two locations in chapter 8, so it's a very short chapter. And the first location of chapter 8 is the Lost Underworld, which has 3 drops for me to get. The Chompasaur, which you can see down there, has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping Paula's ultimate weapon, the Magic Fry Pan. The Ego Orb has an 8 in 128 chance of dropping a Skip Sandwich Deluxe. And then finally, the Wetnosaur has a 2 in 128 chance of dropping a Luxury Jerky. So yeah, what really sucks about grinding for the drops here in the Lost Underworld is that you can't green swirl any of the enemies here. So it's impossible to get sneak attacks on them. And then on top of that, you can't insta-kill them either. So you actually have to be forced into that battle. So the grinding is going to take even longer. But there's a good thing about these enemies. None of them group up with each other. So no matter what, they will always be singled out. So yeah, we have the Chompasaur here because I might as well get this guy out the way because I hate fighting the Chompasaur. And you know, it's just the most tedious grind in the entire challenge, which makes it, in my opinion, the worst drop to actually get in the challenge, since it takes freaking forever for them to die. But we have the save state, we have him singled out, and we might as well just start with the suffering, man. I can't avoid it. And the first time I did this challenge, the Chompasaur ended up taking the longest amount of time to get, because it took 148 resets. But hopefully it doesn't take that many encounters this time around. Well, I'm saying encounters, but the way I counted encounters when I did this challenge the first time was that I just said resets, which is what I'm doing now, which is, you know, resetting the save state to manipulate the RNG so that I can get the drops. So yeah, that's how I counted encounters. I just used resets. That was number 2. Excuse me? No. I refuse to believe I got it on the second try. Thanks, brother. Give me that magic fry pan. So yeah, we have Paula's ultimate weapon now. And it's actually worse than her second best weapon, the Holy Fry Pan, because it makes her miss 25% of her attacks. And it actually decreases her offense. So you don't get as much offense as you would with the Holy Fry Pan. But it does increase Paula's guts by 100 points. And it causes her to get more smash hits because of that. So yeah, most of the time when she will land a hit, it will most likely be a smash hit. But no, we still have that small chance of just missing an attack, which sucks. Oh wait, I need to sell the holy fry pan. What am I doing? Dude, that is actually insane. How did I get one of the rarest enemy drops in the game on the second try? Dude, this game is handing itself to me. Like, I've been getting really lucky lately. Like, again, that was the enemy that took me the most amount of time to grind for when I did this challenge the first time. But then for the redemption, I just get it on the second try. This game's RNG is just weird sometimes. Alright, so let's go inside this cave real quick. And this leads us to a place called the Cliff That Time Forgot. And, you know, judging by the name, it's, you know, abandoned. And this place is going to be important later in the game, but not right now. Oh my god, that is... Dude, that might have actually been the most excited I've ever been about getting one of these drops. Alright, in this present, it's the last of Pooh's items, the Cloak of Kings. So yeah, Pooh has a full set now. Okay, so my next target is going to be the Ego Orb, since they have a high drop rate of dropping their item. So yeah, the Ego Orbs drop really won't take too long. Well, that is, if I can manage to actually find one of these things. Bro, finally. Jeez. Okay, I didn't want to encounter him. Oh my god, dude. Why did that take so long just to find one Ego Orb, dude? But yeah, let's just grind for the Ego Orbs drop since it's a common drop. It really shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, and he also has a biting attack that diamondizes you. And if you get diamondized, you also die instantly. Good job. The Fire Spring Sanctuary is just pain. Like, you just get constantly... Oh, yes. Let's go. Skip Sandwich Deluxe. Okay, not bad. That didn't take that much longer. And now we have the final target, literally right next to us. The Wetnosaur. Alright, so since this is a low drop rate, it could take a while. Because we're not going to pull another Chompasaur thing. Like, we're not getting this guy's drop on the second try. Yes. Let's go. Finally. Okay, we got the Wetnosaurus drop. That took quite a long time. But we have all the drops in the Lost Underworld. So the Lost Underworld's complete. I don't have to fight any more of those stupid Chomposaurs. But hey, I'm not complaining since I did get their drop on the second try. Somehow. Alright, I'm gonna heal up with this geyser. So the last thing I want to do is talk to this rock. Oh my god. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we have to talk to this rock because he tells Ness that he's the chosen one. Because, you know, the Apple of Enlightenment tells that Ness will destroy Gygus. And he tells us that all the sanctuaries are actually very important. Because if we absorb the powers from all 8 sanctuaries, then Ness will pretty much become unstoppable. And Gygus won't be able to succeed with his plan. Because keep in mind, Gygus does know that Ness is going to destroy him. So Gygus is trying to do everything in his power to make sure he doesn't get defeated by Ness. Alright, let's save the game. Alright, so that's pretty good. We completed the entirety of the Lost Underworld. Alright, that is it for day 50. Tomorrow we will get started on the Fire Spring Sanctuary. And that's actually going to be the end of chapter 8. Because chapter 8 only has 4 more drops for me to get now. But I'm out.